Okay, I want to tell you a little bit about myself and how I came to be a nurse. I didn't always want to be a nurse. How I started in life, I was born in Pakistan. My parents were missionaries, and I was the youngest of 4 children. My parents didn't pressure me at all, though. This is the house that I grew up in until I was 10 when we came back to the States. And a side story, I actually had the opportunity to return to Pakistan last summer after 40 years. So that was really special, and I saw this same house where I had lived. My mom was a nurse and had a front porch clinic, so I got to watch her in action. And through the years, she was a role model. She loved almost all of her jobs. So how did I get to where I am? When I was 4, I actually got to go into the cockpit of a big plane and meet the crew, and I decided that I wanted to be a flight attendant. I actually kept that thought until I was in and nearly through college. I also might have been a teacher. I taught my little Pakistani friends some English words that I learned, such as vagina, and I played school a little bit. I also had aspirations to be an actress. I got to play the ugly duckling in first grade. As a silly teenager, I emulated these fluffy actresses. But alas, I was chubby and, well, not so talented. I was also interested in psychology, perhaps because I came from a dysfunctional family, as did these 2 guys. And I suffered trauma as a child. But I didn't want to spend 6+ years in college, which I actually ended up doing. So back to the dogs. This is Jack, and on the right, and sadly he is no longer with us. But Teddy is very important in my life. I consider my dogs to be family, friends, and an emotional support. So Teddy's very important to me. So when I was in high school, I was a senior. I didn't plan way in advance. I visited a couple of colleges. I also took an LVN exam, and that sparked my interest in nursing. But I still planned to really become a flight attendant. And I was still interested in psychology, but now more abnormal psychology. I went to a liberal arts college that was primarily for poor, underprivileged Appalachians. Was I an A student? Well, no. I wasn't even always a B student. I got a C+ in the last semester med-surg class and a 3.175 overall. A pivotal time for me in college was the summer before my junior year. I had broke up with my boyfriend, who was a respiratory therapist in the hospital, and I had a chance to go to Spain. I also had a crush on the Spanish teacher. But instead, I got back together with my boyfriend, who was to become my husband for 20 years, and I ended up becoming pregnant mid-semester. Now, Chris is the real light of my life. He has some of his own demons and has been a worry, but he's on the right track now, I think, and he is supposed to finish his master's degree in music this fall. He'll be 29. My son did finally ask a question that I wish I had just simply told him. I got another question last semester that I had been dreading, and that was, did I pass the state boards on the first attempt? I could have lied, and I could tell you some valid reasons why, but the answer is no. And yes, it was devastating. I have come a long way in the last 25 years. I've taught nursing at 3 different levels, and now I have my sort of dream job of teaching at a BSN program where I started. I have been in Chico for 5.5 years, and I've been tenure track for 2.5 years. Now, on this journey, you have to publish and present or perish. So I have been fortunate that I've had articles accepted for publication, including in New Zealand, and I have presented, including in New Zealand. I'm also 2+ years into a PhD program, which is 4+ years long. This is my husband, Adam. We've been together for 8 years. He is also a nurse from New Zealand. And we joke, I said that I always wanted to have arm candy, and he said that he always wanted to be married to a doctor. And this journey, too, has been a piece of cake. I'm sure that you all will do very well and overcome any obstacles that you might have.
And I can't change